All right, today we're diving into something pretty amazing. We're going to look at how one company is taking on a massive challenge in Malawi. We're talking about access to reliable power. And this isn't just some business story. It's really about changing a country's future, one solar panel at a time.
So, who's the hero of our story today? Well, it's a company called Frederick Electrical and PV Technologies. You'll see it shortened to FEPVT. And these guys, they've decided to tackle one of the biggest roadblocks to development in the whole region, and that's the need for consistent, reliable energy.
And that question really makes you stop and think, right? What does it actually take to power progress? I mean, for a hospital to keep the lights on, for kids to be able to study after dark, for a local business to actually grow, it all comes down to energy. So the real question is, how do you get that power to people, and how do you do it consistently and sustainably?
Well, in Malawi, that answer is really starting to take shape. And let me tell you, it's about so much more than just flipping a switch. It's about building the very foundation for the future.
And this right here is exactly where FVPT comes into the picture. They do all the professional electrical installation work you'd expect, but their real game changer, their key focus, is on solar solutions. We're talking for homes, for businesses, for entire industries all across the country.
Okay, so what's really driving them? What's their why? Because it's pretty clear it's not just about the money. No, it's about a core vision for what energy can truly unlock for people.
And man, this vision statement, it really says it all. They don't just want to be a provider, they want to be a leading one. And you see that key phrase right there, access for all? That is such a powerful idea. It's basically about democratizing energy, not just serving a few select people.
Of course, having a big vision is one thing. You need a practical mission to back it up. And for FFPVT, that means real, concrete actions. We're talking professional and safe work on every single job, finding ways to make renewables affordable, and really importantly, building long-term relationships with their clients. That's how they take that huge idea and actually make it happen on the ground.
And think of these as the company's DNA. These are the 5 core values that guide every single decision they make. You've got integrity, innovation, quality, sustainability, and a real, relentless focus on the customer. This is the bedrock of their whole operation. All right, so we've talked a lot about the why. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, the what and the how. What are the actual services, the actual tools that FPVT is using to bring this whole vision to life?
Their approach is really smart because it's completely end-to-end. They'll handle the basics, your electrical services, wiring, repairs. Then they move on to installing these custom solar PV systems. But here's the crucial part. They also do energy audits to make sure everything is as efficient as possible. And they provide technical training. So they're not just selling a product and walking away. They're actually building a whole sustainable energy ecosystem.
And this is a perfect example of that mission in action. Look at this. The folks doing the actual work, they're experienced, certified technicians. That laser focus on expertise is really what sets them apart. It's how they can guarantee top-notch quality and safety on every single job.
This right here really shows you the fundamental shift they're making possible. Think about it. Instead of being totally reliant on one single centralized grid, which, by the way, can and does fail, solar gives you decentralized power. That means the power is generated right there, on-site, where it's being used. It's a huge move away from a fragile system to one that's self-sufficient and clean. For so many people, that is an absolute game changer. So, with solutions that are this powerful, you have to ask, who's actually benefiting from all this? Who are the clients that FPVT is really empowering?
Well, it turns out their client base is incredibly diverse. I mean, they're powering just about everything. You've got residential homeowners, small and medium businesses, and then you have critical infrastructure like schools and NGOs. They even work with huge industrial facilities. Basically, they're plugging in every single level of the economy.
And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? For a family, this means having light to study by at night. For a business, it means you can actually stay open and be productive. For a school, it opens up a world of modern learning tools. See, reliable power isn't some kind of luxury. It's a catalyst. It's what sparks real transformation.
Okay, so they've built this incredible foundation. The big question is, what's next for FABT? Let's take a peek at what they've got planned for the future. And they have a really clear roadmap for where they're headed. Right now, they're serving major urban centers. But the next logical step? Expanding out into rural communities, where, let's be honest, the need is often the greatest. From there, they're going to scale up those training programs we talked about and start introducing even smarter, more efficient solar tech.
Now, a huge piece of that puzzle for the future is collaboration. They are actively looking to partner up with international companies in the renewable energy space. And this isn't just about getting bigger. It's a really smart, strategic move to make sure they can bring the absolute best technology and expertise to their clients right there in Malawi.
And all of this kind of leaves us with one final thought to chew on. The story of FEVT is just such a powerful reminder, isn't it? It shows that some of the most incredible, impactful solutions to these huge global challenges, they aren't always coming from giant, faceless corporations. A lot of the time, they come from local innovators who just deeply understand their community's needs. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many other local pioneers just like them are out there, right now, quietly changing the world?